going in depth now. Just a few weeks before trial, attorneys for the former Pima County deputy charged with sexual assault of a coworker have filed a motion to dismiss the indictment, including in that filing several new allegations against the sheriff and his handling of the investigation. Ricardo Garcia was fired and criminally charged after he hosted a house party with coworkers back in December of 2022. Another deputy accused him of sexually assaulting one of his subordinates. News 4 Tucson's chief investigative reporter, Corus Nylander, has been covering this case from the very beginning. He joins us live outside Pima County Superior Court with this in-depth report. Corus.
Hello, Sean. This is the latest motion filed by the defense, hoping to stop that impending trial next month, making several allegations that they feel the Sheriff's Department violated Ricardo Garcia's rights to due process.
It's a scandalous case that has been directly confronting Sheriff Chris Nanos on many fronts for years now and his bid for re-election. From an attorney general investigation into how he handled the internal affairs investigation to the board of supervisors expressing concern over his handling of the case and failure to appear before them to answer questions.
We're giving him opportunity after opportunity.
Now Ricardo Garcia and his defense team have filed this motion requesting the indictment for sexual assault to be dismissed after they claim the sheriff and his department made several mistakes, costing him his due process rights, saying the investigation should have been turned over to an outside agency. Writing that quote, "The failure to have an independent law enforcement agency investigate this matter resulted in repeated improper contact and communications between members of PCSD and the alleged victim." The defense cites our reporting right after the incident when Sheriff Nanos told me the case would be handed over to the Attorney General due to a conflict of interest with local prosecutors. They claim that shows the sheriff himself initially saw a conflict. The defense accuses Nanos of having a secret meeting with the alleged victim days after the incident. They say it was never documented, but uncovered during pretrial interviews. They claim it was never disclosed to the Attorney General investigator, tainting that investigation into Nanos' conduct, which ultimately found no crimes were committed by the sheriff. They also claim PCSD prevented a private investigator from speaking to witnesses. I asked Sheriff Nanos about these new allegations. He sent me this message reading, quote, "Ricky Garcia will have his day in court where a jury will decide his innocence or guilt." But Garcia's attorney, Louis Fidel, in these documents says that trial can't be a fair one. Writing, quote, "PCSD's and thus the state's repeated acts of misconduct, failure to investigate, and refusal to cooperate with investigations are so pervasive as to irreparably taint the case. Mr. Garcia cannot possibly receive a fair trial at this time, and his indictment must be dismissed."
And at this point, the judge has not made a ruling on this motion from the defense. The state prosecutors get an opportunity to respond. They haven't yet at this point. There's still back and forth that needs to happen, but assuming that no action takes place on this motion, the trial is scheduled to take place here at Pima County Superior Court December 2nd. We're live outside the Pima County Superior Courthouse tonight. Corus Nylander, News 4 Tucson.